Hey, you guys. Welcome to our July Success Group. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so excited to be spending this month with you and to be able to guide you through these programs and help you get some amazing results. Sorry, I've got things popping up in front of me on my screen, so had to get them to go away. This month, we are going to be focusing on digestive wellness. Each month, can't talk, we have a different topic that we're focusing on in addition to kind of the other pieces of our success group. And this month we're talking about digestive wellness, and this is a topic that's really kind of important to me and that I'm really passionate about because it's something that I struggled with so much, and honestly several members of my family have struggled with it as well. So I have experienced there was a period in my life where I was experiencing a lot of acid reflux, gastritis, IBS, terrible bloating and gas, you guys, honestly, to be TMI, but now, we're like best friends because my deepest, darkest secrets about my digestive issues. But so it's a topic that I did a lot of research on. I did a lot of learning. I was going to a gastroenterologist for quite a while, had several different recommendations made from them. And so I'm going to be sharing those things with you guys in this group, things that have helped me. And obviously I have to include the disclaimer that I am not a doctor. Any advice you learn from me does not replace anything that your doctor has said, of course. I'm really just sharing with you the things that I learned and that have helped me and that have helped other people that I know. And you can decide what you want to do with that. Okay. All right. So this success group, first of all, I have shifted. As I've been kind of shifting and refining how I run these groups, I'll be making some little changes, and I'm really excited about this one because I've got ideas to make it even better than my last one, and I love to continue to refine and improve on these as we go. And so my last group was called a boot camp. I've shifted trying to get away from calling it a boot camp. It's such a habit. It's hard for me to break. But I feel like the term boot camp, usually people associate that with something that they're going to start and do for a little while and then stop. And that's not really what I want this group to be. I would like this to be somewhere where we learn healthy habits and how to incorporate them into a healthier lifestyle, because that's what's going to have the long-term impact on your health. I really don't want this to be something that we lose, 10 pounds or whatever, your goal is for 30 days. And then at the end of the 30 days, we go back to our old habits and we end up right back where we were. That's not what I want. I really want to be making these lifestyle changes long-term. So keep that in mind. But that's why I've called it a success group as opposed to a boot camp this month. And we're in these, wow, I can't even talk today. So the success group, our July success group, has several different components to it. And one of those areas is exercise. And if you are for anyone who is able to exercise, who is currently exercising, I am going to include a mashup calendar, which will have a variety of workouts from Beachbody On Demand, a selection for you to try some of the different programs, get to know some of the different trainers, and get to use their style, so that you can find something that maybe you want to do for next month. Do the whole program start to finish type of a thing. So I'll be including that mashup calendar. It's also good if you're somebody who gets bored and you like a lot of variety. And they will be 25 to 30 minutes each workout. So check out the files in the group for that, and I'll be showing you where you can find those things here pretty quickly. So what else do I want to say about exercise? As speaking of healthy habits, this is really a key area that I want all of us who are able to be focusing on making time to fit exercise into our daily routine. I know it's really hard. I know we're all busy, you guys. I'm busy too, like building this business, running these groups, working with my coaches to train them, and taking care of my two kids at the same time is insane. But if we can't figure out how to make these healthy habits a part of our lifestyle in the middle of the chaos, then we will lose our health while we're waiting for the time to appear. Because it's never going to happen. We're never going to have an extra hour in the day to work out. So we've got to figure out how to make it fit in our lives. And that's one of the reasons I love these programs, that they are so effective for the amount of time that we have to spend to do them. And there's everything from 10 minutes, 10-minute trainers to 22-minute hardcore, T25. Those are all 25 minutes. There's a bunch of 30-minute options. And those are really things that are a lot easier to fit into our schedule. So let's work on making that a priority. You can follow the Mashup calendar, or you're free to choose your own program. And if you are doing 21 Day Fix and you love it, then you should definitely do that. If you're doing Core de Force and you love it, then you should definitely do that. I will probably be doing the Lift 4 program, the new one that's coming out, and I'm really excited about that. If you want any more information on it, I'd love to share. But that one is 4 days a week, so I'm probably going to be doing Lift 4 and then some yoga on my rest days, just to kind of stretch a little bit. So that's my plan. If you want to do that with me, that would be awesome. If you want to do another program, awesome. But let's work on fitting a little bit of exercise in each day. And obviously, for those of you who are doing 2B Mindset, the exercise is optional. If you're not ready to start with that yet, that's totally fine. Try and get some walking in would be my recommendation. Just try and be active as much as you can. And then I will be including a daily sweaty selfie station, which will be a place where we can log our workouts and take our sweaty selfies and post them, and I can see your smiling faces so that it's not just me in the group all the time. And so be on the lookout for those each day. And then, so that's exercise. The next piece is going to be nutrition. Nutrition is going to be at least 80% of your results. If you're doing 2B Mindset, nutrition is probably going to be 100% of your results. But no matter what program you're doing, nutrition is critical. You cannot outwork a bad diet. And it's I know that's a saying we might hear a lot, but it's totally true. If you are just working out really hard, but you're not following the nutrition plan, you're not going to get the results that you want. You're not going to have the energy you want. You're not going to feel good while you're doing it. So it's really the combination of the exercises with these nutrition programs that really get the results. So follow your nutrition program. We have two options. The first one is 2B Mindset, which is our newest one, and it's the one that I'll be using. And I feel like it's really a great option for teaching better habits in the long term, and that it's a little bit more sustainable. I do also love Portion Fix. Portion Fix is what's gotten me probably 95% of my results, because it's what I started with. So you definitely can get definitely will get great results with Portion Fix too. But the most important thing is that you follow the program. Watch the videos, track your food, give it 30 days and just see what it can do. And if you're like me and you're just starting, or you've started things in the past and you've never really finished, you've never really committed 100%, I want to really encourage you for this next 30 days in July, give it 100% of your effort and do your very best to stick to the program. I heard this quote from another coach recently that I thought was really good. And it said, if you kind of sort of do the things, you'll kind of sort of get results. And to be honest, that was me before I started these programs. I would kind of sort of do something, and I didn't ever really get the great results. So then I never really kept it up. Whereas if I had kept that up over long term, it probably would have added up. But I was discouraged by the kind of sort of results. And so I stopped. So I really want to encourage you, go all in with this. Give it 100% of your effort. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect. There will be challenges. There will be slip-ups. There may be mistakes. That's okay. Just get back on and keep going. Give it all. Do your very best to follow this as closely as you can. So that's my advice there. And the next piece is part of nutrition, is Shakeology. Hopefully you're all drinking Shakeology. I have seen over and over again the way that Shakeology really, really helps support weight loss, helps support nutrition, and helps people have more energy and feel better, which then makes it easier to get your workout done, and reduces your cravings, which makes it easier to follow your nutrition plan. It just supports you in so many different ways in this journey. And it also makes sure that you're getting your body's getting the nutrients that it needs, not just macronutrients like carbohydrates and protein, but also the micronutrients to support this exercise and to encourage your body to kind of let go of excess weight. Because if you have, there are several different vitamin deficiencies. If you're running low on them, your body will hold on to extra weight. And also with stress, if you're experiencing a lot of stress, that cortisol will cause your body to hold on to weight. And Shakeology is going to help with all those things. It's going to help make sure that you have enough vitamins and nutrients, and it's also going to help your body manage stress better. So Shakeology is important. Drink it every day. I'll have a place for you to log that. And then I'm going to share with you my screen so that you can see our units that we have. Let me get to our little boot camp here. You'll see that this is still called boot camp in our Facebook group. I'm going to be changing that up. So if it's already changed, then you'll know I'm done with that. Okay, let me share my screen here. Bear with me just a moment. Okay, so here's our group right now called Fit Adventures Bootcamp. I will be changing that at some point, probably to Success Group, unless I can think of a better idea. So here's our group. And most of everything, all the digestive, wellness, everything you need to know to get started is all going to be under this Units tab. So if you click on this Units tab, you'll see Unit 1, start here. We have information about taking your before and after photos, about taking your measurements, about prep for your nutrition program. Here's one for 2B Mindset nutrition prep and for Portion Fix prep. So whichever one you're starting with, there's a video there for you. And then I have a video on goal setting for day 1. So make sure you check out all those things, and make sure that you do your before and after photos and your measurements. So basically you can come in here to the units, you'll click on the one you want to do, and it pulls it up. And this one is a link to some guidelines for taking your before and after photos and your measurements. And then down here we have our measurement tracker where you can print this out and write in your measurements. And people always skip this, you guys. And so many times I hear from people who say that they regretted it. And one reason, if you need a good reason to take these, other than your own personal motivation, is Beachbody gives out cash prizes for people who enter their results into the Beachbody Challenge. And just last week, I got to watch two people win the top prize, which is $100,000 each. And then four women and 4 men, so 8 other people total, won $25,000 each just for submitting their story and their results. And there are prizes that are given away weekly, monthly, quarterly, and you can potentially win quite a bit of money for your transformation. So if that's not motivating for you, if that doesn't help you put a little more effort into it, if nothing else, you submit those results and you get a free t-shirt or tank top at the end. So there's that. And what I like to tell people is you can always do those before photos and measurements and never ever show them to anyone. I took mine and did mine, and I never ever ever planned to share them with anyone. But I took them because my coach told me to, and she said it was important. And it helped me with my motivation. And then at the end of my first round of 21 Day Fix, I was able to look back, and I was so glad I had those, because I would not have realized how far I had come if I didn't have those before and after pictures. So please, please, please take those. You don't ever have to plan to show them to anyone, but take them so that you will know how far you have come. So I won't say any more about that. Just please, please do it. Let's see, over here, we'll go back to our units. So each month we have a topic. Last month was Clean Eating 101, and all the resources are going to be in here from my previous units. So I'll be adding a third unit that will be digestive health and wellness, and we will I will start including resources on that here. That'll be unit 3, but you're welcome to go back and check out these clean eating resources that I posted from last month. Each day I will be posting a daily poll that'll show up in our discussion tab, which is the default one when you come to our group. So each day I will be posting a daily poll or checklist with all the things that we're trying to incorporate into our healthy lifestyle, and you can check off, what you've done for that day. So it's going to be drinking your Shakeology, drinking your water, following your nutrition plan, tracking your food, your workout, and the mindset piece, which I'll talk about a little bit more in just a minute. So we'll have that daily poll and checklist where you can check things off. We'll have your sweaty selfie station where you can post those sweaty selfies because it's fun and encouraging for everyone. And then let's see. So do that. And then my next tip, sorry, I'm checking my notes because I have a lot to cover. The next tip that I have for you guys, the most important thing probably for your success, is going to be to engage in this group. Let me go ahead and stop. I don't think I need to share my screen anymore. So let me stop doing that. Okay. So my biggest tip for you guys for your success is to engage in this group, because as coaches, we have seen that the people that engage are the ones who are more likely to do more of the things or all the things. And the people who do the things are the ones who get the results. So engage in this group, follow your program, encourage each other. Let's kind of lift each other up and encourage each other along the way. That is the whole point of this group, is that none of us are in this by ourselves. So I really want all of you to engage and encourage one another too. That's going to help us all be more motivated, and it's going to help you be more motivated as well. One other piece that I'm adding to this group that is new this month and that I'm really excited about are some tools and tips around our mindset. Because if we go into this with the same mindset that we've always had, then we will probably get the same results, which will be... Just a minute, honey. I'm almost done. Mommy. He really wants to go swimming, so Mommy. Hang on a second. Honey.
Can I try?
No, I'm talking to my friends. Can you go in the living room until then?
Talk to me.
Honey, I don't want to have to do this all over again. Please go in the living room.
Okay.
Thank you. So in the videos that you'll see in our group, you will see my kids popping in and out probably all the time, because this is my life. Hang on, let me close the door so you can hear me. Okay. So where was I? Talking about mindset. So if we go into this with the same mindset, kind of going back to, in the past, I'd always come into these kinds of things with like, I'll kind of just, try a little bit and see how it goes. If we come into that with the same mindset that we've always had, we will get the same results. And so as your coach, my job is to help you kind of shift your mindset. And I've got a couple of tools that I want to give you so that I can help you do that. And let's see, I got my notes here so I don't miss anything. Okay, so the first piece is every day, this is going to be part of our daily poll. Every day, I want each of us to think of 3 things that we're thankful for. 3 different things and why. So you can't repeat any of your things throughout the 30 days. You can do this by yourself and say them out loud while you're driving. You can do it around the dinner table with your family. That's the way that I'm going to do it, because that way it's going to help me and it's also going to help them. But that's really going to help shift your mindset into a more positive, happier mindset, which then helps. It may seem like a stretch because, if this is new to you, but it's going to help you have a more positive approach towards your fitness and weight loss journey, and it's going to help you get better results. So just trust me on this. It's going to be good for you. 3 things every day, 3 new things every day that you're thankful for and why, and say them out loud, either to yourself or to your family. And then, so that's part 1. Part 2 is send someone every day a 2-minute message praising them, thanking them, telling them how much you appreciate them, basically just loving on them every day. So every day, one person, a 2-minute text message or email, just telling them how amazing they are. And these 2 things, you guys, are actually going to change your brain. They've been shown in studies to actually change the way that our brains work and to help us focus on the positive more than we focus on the negative, because in our world, most of the time, we are focusing on the negative things around us and the negative things we see. And this is going to shift us to help us focus on the positive. So 3 things you're thankful for, 2-minute message to somebody, a different person every day. And then the next thing that I want us to do is to all read or listen to a personal development book. And the book for this month is going to be The Power of Habit. And I personally, I download the audiobooks from audible.com and listen to them either while I'm in the car or while I'm washing dishes, just because I don't have time to sit down and read ever. Like, that's not going to happen. And if I did, I'd probably fall asleep. Sleep deprived. But so check out the audiobook. If you have an online library membership, a lot of times you can check out audiobooks from your online library. So if or you can do the Kindle or the hard copy if that's your thing, but get a copy of it and let's go through it together. It's called The Power of Habit. And it really kind of goes along with the whole goal of changing our daily habits and making it a healthier lifestyle. Okay, so that's it. That's all I've got for you. I know it probably seems like a lot, but don't be overwhelmed. It's not going to be hard, and we're just going to jump in and we're going to start making these changes as we go, and it's going to be awesome. So start digging into those nutrition programs, start planning your food, start planning your meals, if you're on Portion Fix especially. And if you're doing 2B Mindset, start watching those videos and start tracking what you eat each day. And I'm so stoked to be here with you guys, and I can't wait to see how this month goes for everybody. All right. Welcome to the group.